Welcome back, amigos. And as you can see, this guy is a bit more armed up and suited up, which is perfect for exploring the rest of the dungeon here. So let's get to where we left off. Now the beauty about this is that there's still creatures in here, monsters, that could probably kick my ass. So it's not like just because this guy's a little bit more armed up and leveled up that I can just stroll in here and chill out and relax. There are still things to be wary about, even traps. Damn. Yeah, I probably should have used the shield on that guy, but oh well. Looks like that big monster isn't in here, so it's all good. Sneak up behind this guy. Shield. Oh, he's trying to get around me. Shield. And he didn't have a chance. Here's another one of those buttons you have to press, so you have to make sure you come up here when doing the first quest. For the first boss encounter. Now the first boss encounter, or well, the ones in this dungeon at least, none of them are really like bosses, shall we say. They are more like mini bosses. So, that's a dead corpse down there, surrounded by icky bugs. Quite a dark picture. I want to step back a little bit because there's a trap here. Ouch. Sometimes when the enemies are like charging up a more powerful attack, you can still get a few more hits in there. Now this game does take falling damage, so there's a trap around here, which is over there on the floor. So make sure to... Wow. Wow, that was close. And a critical hit. Nice. And he's done. You do have to come this way when first doing the dungeon. Each one of these different enemies that you see, they do get progressively harder. And I've been poisoned. It's just that obviously I'm a bit more level, well, Again, I'm not a high level, I'm only a level 7. But these guys are already kind of easy for my level. The respawn rate here of these guys is incredible. Extremely fast. So it might be a good place to actually level up. So you have to come here and also press this button, so make sure you do so, guys. I've noticed that even sometimes in high spawn areas, sometimes the enemies after a while take a bit longer to spawn. Mind the trap again when going back. So once you guys have checked all these areas out, you will eventually get to do the first boss, which you do by coming here and examining. And then you get transported to what they call the final battle, the conclusion hall. So far they've always kind of been like this, so this is a boss area. As you can tell, the music has also changed. So yeah, by the looks of it, you can actually redo bosses. So this is actually your first boss, is that guy over there. These guys you've already fought before. Beware not to get poisoned by this guy, as that could end your battle quickly, guys, especially since you won't have much life to spare. As you can see, even at this level, the guy takes a few hits. And that's it, that is the first boss. And then it gives you a certain amount of time, basically 30 seconds, to pick up any items that you may wish to pick up. I normally pick them up during battle anyway, so it's normally not a problem. But yeah, once your 30 seconds are up, they transport you back outside, or obviously you can just walk it out there. So make sure you guys always pick up any boss items before your timer runs out. So once that's done, this area down here will open up. And things will get progressively harder. Then you've got these doors, which is pretty cool. I think it just kind of adds to the atmosphere. Make sure you come in here and pick this item up. And that will be all for this room. Then open this door and go in here. Now, this is what I'm worried about later on in future in the game. I can't actually reopen this door, so that's pretty scary. You know, if you're low level, you don't know what's around the corner. When you open this door up, you can't open this. You know, it's pretty scary. So, what is actually beyond this door? I'll show you. These guys! So that's a little bit of a scare there. And that door will not open until you guys kill these. So make sure you're strong enough to at least get these guys down, or then you're pretty much screwed. Once those guys are taken care of, the door reopens. So yes, it is a bit of a trap, guys. That will happen every time you go in there, so be very wary of that. People have died because of that. Another very dark, creepy room. But don't worry, the door doesn't actually lock behind you. Now this guy in here gives you another quest to look for a pendant, I believe, which is in a dark room. This guy has something, I don't know, he loves the darkness. He likes hanging around in dark, creepy rooms. Talk to him for more information on that. The guy's a weirdo. Basically, going through that door doesn't really take you anywhere different. All it does is avoids you fighting this guy here, which I'll take down now, if I can hit him. A bit of a fail there, amigos. Now, as you can see, enemies can also defend themselves against attacks. Now, what I'll say to you is, from what I've been doing so far, is do not hit an enemy when they are defending themselves, because you will damage your weapons significantly. I mean by a lot. So I highly recommend that you do not attack enemies when they are defending themselves. At least with this sword, it's highly recommended that you do not. If swords later on are probably a bit better and can handle enemy defense, I don't know, but for now they really can't. Now here's another one of those statues, guys. Always make sure you light these up just in case you die. Now I actually thought that once you lit these up they would always stay up, but by what I can make out is it only lights up from the last statue that you lit up. In other words, you have to keep relighting them, which is kind of annoying. I don't know if there's a certain amount of time that it stays relit for, but I think it's because once you relight another one, then that will go off. So basically, I think you can only have a maximum of 2 lit up. So the one when you first start the dungeon, and the one that is closest to you. Right, this part of the dungeon is the thieves' hideout. So the music kind of changes, and things do get significantly dangerous. And this guy here